if you're wanting to know, should I book with Air China? What are the downsides? Well, you can take a look at this video and make your mind up for yourself, but it's great value, superb value. And would I fly with them again for the main meal? And it was very, very tasty. It was very, very good. And the dessert was amazing. It was like some kind of sweet mousse on a biscuit, maybe cheesecake style on a biscuit. That was delicious. Yeah, really enjoyed that. Okay, welcome to Jenks Travel. So I'm now on the tube from Shenfield. So we'll be going to Heathrow Terminal 2 to catch the flight with Air China. So yeah, it's a smooth way to travel to the airport on the underground. So it looks like it's fairly empty at the moment, but there we are. Okay, so once we get to the airport, obviously you check in, because I can't check in online at the moment. With I think some of the Chinese airlines at the moment is you can't actually check in online. Not sure why. But anyway, so I have to arrive there a little bit earlier. Flight's at 5:40, so the time right now is 11:30. So plenty of time to go. Yeah, hopefully smooth sailing. Get there and have a couple of beers, something to eat, and go from there. Okay, so I'll catch up with you at the airport. Okay, here at Heathrow, just having something to eat in the London's Pride pub. Right, very good. That's lovely, thank you, mate. Thank you. Cheers to the next adventure. Thank you, mate. So we got some dirty fries here. Okay, here we are on the gate. I'll just spin you around and show you the Air China aircraft. Okay, on board. We've got about 20 minutes until takeoff, so here we are. Seats very comfortable. Okay, and so far so good. I'll just show you some of the entertainment that we have. So again, Chinese movies, Hollywood movies. Life comes alive with Moment. Good selection. New releases. For those that are worried flying with Air China, there's a good choice. There's a really good selection, so you really don't need to worry about the entertainment side of things, because it looks great. Yeah, plenty to choose from. Okay, as I say, we've got about 20 minutes until takeoff, so once the food and drinks come, then at that point we'll continue with the review of Air China. Okay, we've been on the flight for about an hour and a half. Already had 2 drinks, and the food has come now. So there was a choice between beef rice or chicken rice. So I just went for the chicken rice. too bad at all. So I'm going to tuck into that, and then as you can see, it's a nice dessert there too. Okay, we'll review a bit later. Thank you. Okay, got about an hour and a half left to Beijing now. So the flight's been very comfortable, seats very comfortable, plenty of drinks, and good selection of movies. Just been watching Mulan. We just had breakfast being served, so I'll show you that in a moment. Breakfast just arrived, and there's a choice between chicken sausage and salt egg or beef congee. So I've gone for beef congee. Looks good. So I'll just show you. In now and let you know how it is. Good coffee, good congee, very nice croissant. So Air China so far is really good.
According to the local credit regulation, fresh fruit, flowers, meat, dairy or any other plant or any product are not allowed to be brought into China. Should you have any of these prohibited products, you are kindly requested to dispose of them before arrival. Thank you.
Beijing now, and a very pleasant flight. Happy with everything, so I'll definitely fly Air China again. And then we've got the second leg. We've got a 2-hour wait at Beijing airport, and then we have a second leg from Beijing to Bangkok. So I'll keep you posted on that. Okay, so we're just on the second leg now. So a 5-hour journey from Beijing to Bangkok, and I have to say it was very smooth sailing coming through. Yeah, really good. Other than the security, which is how can we? No, I didn't enjoy the security check, and my bag went through about 5 times. So, but other than that, everything's been good. So can't complain. Happy, and definitely the staff on the second leg, they seem a lot more smiley, which is good. But even London to Beijing was a good flight, and the entertainment really impressed me. So the screens were nice and big, and there was a really good choice. These slightly smaller and possibly not as good. Let's have a look. So we've got action. Oh. Reasonable selection, not too bad. Okay, so I'll be back when we get some food. Okay, see you soon. Okay, so just to evaluate the review with Air China. So, value. Was it good value? Yes, it was great value. It was £200 cheaper than the closest rival, which I would normally fly with. So, yeah, the saving was £200 on a one-way flight. So, definitely great value. And that's why I first chose to use Air China, because of it come up as one of the cheapest. So great value. And comfort, yeah, the comfort was really good too, especially on the first flight from London to Beijing. The comfort was great. There was plenty of leg space. Space between me and the next chair was decent, so it wasn't shoulder to shoulder. And yeah, the screen was a good size, the entertainment was very good. So yeah, comfort definitely on the first flight was fantastic. On the second flight from Beijing to London, not so great. The aircraft was a different model, and the seat space between at least kind of next to you horizontally, there was not as much space between the seats, and I ended up shoulder to shoulder with my Chinese friend, which again, if he wasn't the biggest guy, but if you got two bigger guys next to each other, then that might have been an issue. So there we go, still comfortable seats, still space in front of my knees for a 6-foot guy. That was that was good. Next I'll talk about punctuality. So it was very smooth going. We didn't have any delays as such, although once we got to Beijing, we had about a 15-minute delay. There was a queue of aircraft waiting to take off. It's obviously a busy airport. And so we was in line, and yeah, it ended up being about 20 minutes actually, to be honest. By the time we took off, we was 20 minutes late. So but that wasn't a huge issue. So generally punctuality, I would say, was good. Food, again, comparing to other airlines, was good. In fact, one or two of the meals was fantastic. So generally something with rice. It was either chicken with rice or beef with black bean sauce with rice for the main meal, and it was very, very tasty. It was very, very good. And the dessert was amazing. It was like some kind of sweet mousse on a biscuit, maybe cheesecake style on a biscuit. That was delicious. Yeah, really enjoyed that. So all in all, I'm going to say the food was very good, and comparing to some other rivals that I've flown with, I'm going to say food was on par. Okay. Entertainment. So this was the part that I was really worried about, because I didn't really want to be stuck on a 15-hour total of 2 flights without any kind of entertainment in English. And what I found is that they have loads of entertainment in English, movies, TV series, in comparing to rivals that I've flown with. Again, I'm going to say it was equally as good, and there was an equal amount of volume in as well, quantity and volume. Yeah, they're on both levels. They were on par again with entertainment. On the second flight, again, the entertainment was not as good. The screen was slightly smaller, and the amount of stock that we had to choose from in English speaking was a little bit more limited, but there was still plenty there for the 6-7 hours that you're flying for. You could find some interesting good stuff. The flight path was disabled, so you couldn't see where we was going or the route. That was a little bit frustrating when you're used to seeing how long you've got left or where you are in the world. So that was a little bit regrettable. So I'm going to say on the first flight, the entertainment was great, fantastic. On the second flight, it was slightly below what I'm used to experiencing. So again, that was a slight sacrifice, but at the £200 saving, still well good value. And so customer service, very good. Yeah, no different than any other flight I've been onto. I press the light, someone comes and asks what I wanted. There was beer and wine, different coffee and so on, tea. So they perhaps didn't come round as often as I'd liked, but not too far off. And again, you could always put the light on and they would come over. So summing up all of that, I would just say that Air China is a great airline. It's great value, superb value. And would I fly with them again? Yes, definitely, at that price. So all in all, a very good flight, happy customer. And if you're wanting to know, should I book with Air China? What are the downsides? Well, you can take a look at this video and make your mind up for yourself. But I would say going through the security in Beijing, when you've already been through it once, is again a little bit of a sacrifice. They're very thorough there too. But that being said, if you don't want to spend £200-300 more, then it's a great option. It really is. And in terms of the aircraft and the services, yeah, very good. Okay, so I hope you like my review of Air China. Enjoy the rest of your day, evening, and I'll see you next time on Jenks Travel. Thanks for watching.